Hello, hello, hello. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome for the very last time in the month of June of 2025. The final match of PDM June 2025 Tier 1 tournament. TUGI from Austria against SHUICHI from Germany. Seat number 1 against seat number 2. One thing is for sure, the native language of the winner of this event will be German. And we have a chance for TUGI to win the third tournament in a row, third PDM tournament in a row, and equalize the streak of Merke, who won October, November, and December events. Yeah, but before we go to the match, let's take a look at the bracket. 16 player played in this Tier 1 bracket this month. TUGI, seat number 1, had to win against Zhuravlyov 5-1. James 5-2 and AV Geek 5-1 in order to advance to the finals, to the final match of this event. And Shuichi played only Polish players in this event. 5-0 against Dobry in round 1, 5-2 against PIW, myself, in quarterfinals, and in the semis 5-2 against Rurchak. As you can see, both players with pretty convincing wins so far. Seat number 1, seat number 2 are in the last match of this event. And hello, Sheichi, welcome. Yeah, your race is only beating up Paul. Yeah. But you stay with opponents whose flags consist of two colors, white and red. So this doesn't change for you in this matter. There's like only one additional red at the top of the Polish flag, and you have the flag of Austria. So yeah, not that big of a change. Yeah, but all but coming back to like more serious things. Let me remind you about the rules of this event. We play level 18 starts only, no no line cap. Level 19 Malins are strongly encouraged. SPS controller and handcam are the mandatory things for this event. We play best of 9, so the first to win 5 games wins the entire match and wins the whole tournament. Players also fight for the points for the 2025 PALDAS cycle, which is a series of events qualifying for 2026 PALDAS Cup. For TUGI, this PDM standings is irrelevant. He's already qualified via the PALDAS Swiss event, but he can steal points from Shuichi. Both players are guaranteed 303 points for this event. The winner will get 757.5, so additional 454 points, which might be important, especially for Shuichi, because as I mentioned, TUGI is already qualified for PALDAS Club, Shuichi not yet, and Shuichi can't play. I will discuss this in a second as well. Yeah, Shuichi can't play in the classic event, so for Shuichi there will be only PALDAS League left from the major events, or then the PDM standings, where you can see Shuichi is currently the highest classified players from those who have not qualified yet. Yeah, and let's take a look, maybe closer look on PDM standings. We are in the fourth event of the year. There will be only 2 events left in PDM tournament, September and December tournaments. 4 best results out of 6 tournaments count toward the standings. So in this case, Shuichi already has points from 4 events, so 155.6 is the lowest score for Shuichi semifinal in Mai. So either a stronger field and semifinal will improve Shuichi's score, or another final. But basically, when we see the standings so far, TUGI, AV Geek, Merke already qualified. There will be 3 players qualifying via Classic. So considering how high Shuichi is classified for now. He's basically also secure for the for the points from PDM standings. But if it shouldn't be enough, Shuichi is also very high, third on the ELO rating list. Yeah, so Swiss players are guaranteed. Then we have provisionally Shuichi, Sam, and Rurchak from PDM. So the 4 spots, yeah, considered for now will be Le, Jani, Duzhika, and Gunter. You can see Duzhika and Gunter with a pretty small gap, 0.6 points between those players. But yeah, still have half of the year to play. So yeah, there will be still some chances to get more points, and we will see how it all develops. The next event, as mentioned, is the 2025 Paldas Classic. Top 3 of this event qualify for the top 16 of 2026 Paldas Cup. The registration is open, closes tomorrow at 21 UTC, so in about 29 hours. I can't count. Oh, I made a mistake. I need to correct it. Yeah, so I made a mistake in my announcement in the server. 24 plus 5, yeah, that's my bad, but okay. So, yeah, we play best of 19 all the way in the single elimination bracket. Level 18 starts only, no line cap, SPS can't come and control mandatory things, and $100 guaranteed prize pool for this event, 40% for each of the semifinal winners, and 20% for the third place finisher. Yeah, if you wanna try to get your direct qualifying spot, you still have around 29 hours to register for this event and try your best in the 2025 Paldas Classic. And yeah, it's time to start our match. So quick look at the player profiles. TUGI and Shuichi, both players with over 700k comp PBs. Elo rating for TUGI 1961, Elo rating for Shuichi 1809. It's the second time in this year Shuichi crosses the 1800 mark. In February was the first time with 1804, now 1809. And hello, Pancake for Maria, welcome in the chat. Yeah, let's go. Shuichi, yeah, with over 1800. Will Shuichi stay with over 1800 after this match? We will see. The difference in the Elo ratings says that TUGI should be 71 to 29% favorite to win this match. Shuichi is the only player from the two who had more than 600k in the matches so far 2 times, and thanks to those 2 times 600k in the semis. Shuichi, for Shuichi we have $12 in the prize pool. As mentioned, I will pay $6 for each 600k game, both in the semis and in the final. So Shuichi, TUGI, you can make it bigger by your play, and also, dear viewers, you can also make it bigger. The link to the Matcherino is in the chat. Yeah, so let's see what's going to happen. Yeah, if TUGI loses almost in full games. Shuichi, if loses, then you can see there are pretty often early top outs. So Shuichi should avoid the early top outs. Maybe this will be a chance to win the match against TUGI. But TUGI is a very consistent player. This will be a tough thing to do so. And TUGI is not afraid of any opponents. Last month he was 1-4 down against Merke in the final and was able to win it in a decider. Yeah, so TUGI kind of has balls of steel. And yeah, I done my shit talking, so let me bring the players to the screen. TUGI and Shuichi, we have them here. Welcome, dear players, and here are your pieces for game number 1. 7c96 c4, 7c96 c4. It's it's the seed. It's the seed for you for game number 1. And as always, yeah, you have a choice if you want to play for the increment or for the reroll. It's your decision. Okay, so TUGI warmed up with a 50 lines game, which is in about 40 lines. We have a little bit of a lag. I don't know if it's on my end or on SHUICHI's. But 42 lines, a warm-up game for SHUICHI. And TUGI in the chat saying good luck, have fun. And TUGI ready. They might be on your side, okay. But as long as we can, yeah, get like some kind of, you know, how do I say it? My English is bad. If we can follow what's going on your board, and we don't have like massive delays, it should be all fine. Yeah, I will refresh both players once again before the match. And yeah, TUGI is ready, SHUICHI is ready. So game number 1 of this final match starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Oh, and classic Tetris bot is also working pretty slowly today. But game number 1 is in. The pieces are the same, so officially good to go for this final match of PDM June 2025 tournament. Yeah, both players played recently in some wrong version correct playstyle events, and both players were able to win some matches. So yeah, they are on a good streak, but there can be only one winner in this match. So one of the players have to go as a beaten one. Oh, SHUICHI gets so many S pieces, which are very annoying. And yeah, SHUICHI's try. Oh, try. Oh, but this S misdrop. This is very bad. And SHUICHI tops out. Oh no! This escalated very quickly. 73,352 points. And TUGI is good for game number 1. TUGI wins the game with 24 lines, 97,660. That escalated quickly for SHUICHI, unfortunately, and the Austrian player leads 1-0, and both players are ready for game number 2, which starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Yeah, so I said before the match that, yeah, SHUICHI should avoid early top outs. He couldn't help himself and got an early top already in game number 1. And TUGI staying composed. TUGI's strength is the consistency. You can't see TUGI topping out early that often, and this helps a lot. So how tricky Paldas can be. 1, 2 unfortunate misdrops, and you're basically in a situation which, yeah, you need some miracles to survive. TUGI closed the well, but is able to open it. 74 for TUGI, 54 for SHUICHI. And SHUICHI opens the well and is clean. You have this moment of a slowdown by SHUICHI, but now it's coming back. 125 for TUGI, 86 for SHUICHI. Oh, and SHUICHI hits the spin, so no TUGI spin for SHUICHI, which helps with the board very well. Oh, and SHUICHI now forming a finish tower in the middle of his board. Oh, and now this annoying Z piece. And SHUICHI would like to get some series of S pieces to fix the board. The smash boy helps a little bit as well. Okay, so SHUICHI will be able to bring it down. 195 meanwhile for TUGI, 98 for SHUICHI. So TUGI with a very nice lead. TUGI also needs to deal with some holes on his board, but yeah, he's now open. So TUGI in a completely fine position to score some more Tetrises. 223 for TUGI, 107 for SHUICHI. So yeah, TUGI outpacing SHUICHI massively in this game, but SHUICHI finally gets a long bar for a Tetris. And here we have SHUICHI with this setup, one off the ground. And there is a Tetris for SHUICHI, 155, TUGI 246. TUGI opened this situation, SHUICHI opened this situation, but now close the well once again. We have 298 for TUGI, 186 for SHUICHI. And SHUICHI is clean. TUGI, oh, with this nice thing, I don't know how to say it with the tip is this, was it a T-Spac or something? If I'm wrong, I apologize, but I hope I said it correctly. So TUGI 344, SHUICHI 230, so TUGI maintains this 120k lead over the German opponent, and SHUICHI, yeah, had to reopen it. We have it 372 TUGI, 264 SHUICHI. So TUGI still with a big lead. Maybe not the best pace in the world. Yeah, but in the final of this event, all that matters is, or in every match, to get at least 1 point more than your opponent to win the game. And the history of Tetris knows moments when 1 point difference was enough to win the game. The first game which comes to my mind were good old CTB times when Chris Forrest played against Lucy. They played a game on level 18, both cleared only one line, but before topping out, Forrest was able to get this one pushdown point and won the game 761 to 760. 495 meanwhile for TUGI, 406 for SHUICHI. So SHUICHI, yeah, was able to bring the lead a little bit down, below 100,000. Sorry, we are now on level 29, and SHUICHI misdrops the OPs. TUGI with 520, SHUICHI 432, and SHUICHI won't be able to do anything more. SHUICHI tops out at 134 lines, 432 to 112 is the final score for the German player. TUGI won the game. TUGI leads 2-0, but TUGI can play this game out, of course, and maybe get a 600k. The board is kind of weird. Yeah, but TUGI knows how to deal with those kinds of boards. It's doing a great job. Maybe TUGI will be able... Oh, this was kind of... Okay, still possible. Opens it, gets a long bar. Oh, to the left. Okay, this was a very important piece. TUGI still fighting. Oh, and this will be, yeah, this will be below 552 600, but still a good game by TUGI and 2-0 lead as mentioned. And both players are ready. So game number 3 of this match starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Yeah, so we had a full game going. 552 for SHUICHI, 432 for 552 for TUGI, 432 for SHUICHI. So let's see what next game and what the next games can give us. Oh, SHUICHI, nice solves of this board. It looked kind of weird for a moment, but as you can see, SHUICHI knows how to deal with those pieces. Now TUGI has a little bit of a slowdown, so this is a chance for SHUICHI for the very first time in this match to be ahead in points on level 8 in speeds. Maybe SHUICHI can unleash some pace. Let's see what will be the scores at 40 lines. SHUICHI 208 at 40, TUGI was 140 something. Yeah, so we have around 2 Tetris real lead for the German player in this game, and a very decent pace going on. 51 lines for SHUICHI, 256. And SHUICHI maintains this good pace and is around 3 Tetrises ahead. So this game is definitely the best one for the German player in this match. No problems at all. Just clean stacking and putting some pressure on TUGI's shoulders. 400k for SHUICHI at 84 lines. But now a little bit of a slowdown for the German player, but will stay 2 off the ground with a Tetris setup. 432 for SHUICHI, 450 for TUGI, so TUGI was able to reduce the deficit to about 1 Tetris, and yeah, SHUICHI wants to stay efficient and gets this long bar, and now nice well Oil transfer, not losing too many lines. 498 for Shuichi, 477 for TUGI. So Shuichi is about one Tetris ahead. We still have more than 20 lines to go before transition. So this is definitely the best game out of the three for both players. Oh, now TUGI a little bit high, but needs to clean it. And TUGI doesn't want to risk it too much. And yeah, Shuichi with 545 already. So 600k is not that far away. TUGI's slowdown, yeah, makes him behind about 60k right now. So 3 Tetrises. Shuichi gets another longboard for Tetris, 575. So theoretically speaking, Shuichi can transition with a score over 40, how do you say it, 600k. And here it is, Shuichi 600k transition, so there will be additional $6 to the price. Well, TUGI transition with 521, but TUGI now needs to make some magic in order to open the boil. Survive no long bar would be cool for TUGI, and TUGI gets the long bar, brings the board down. 552 for TUGI, 606 for Shuichi. Shuichi can't do anything more. Shuichi tops out at 606, so TUGI 607 is your target. 607 is your target to win this game. So Shuichi got a good score, but will 600k be enough to win this game? And TUGI is yet to score a 600k in this particular tournament. He had some chokes in the semi-final. Had few games against AV Geek. There were like 598, 589 games. Not that far away from 600k, so yeah, will it be the first 600k for TUGI in this event? 590. $596. And there is 600k for TUGI, but he still needs a few more lines to win this game. 605. 606, one more line, and here it is. TUGI completes at the chase down, and TUGI takes this game. This was a very well played level 19 by TUGI in order to chase down the score. It was not an easy chase down, but TUGI was able to complete it. And now let's see how far TUGI can go in this game. TUGI will lead 3-0. The game number 3 is still going. TUGI still has a chance to get a good score. 724 is TUGI's official comp PB. Just for the record. Level 29 for TUGI. And TUGI sets up for a Tetris and gets the Tetris. 688. Now needs to do some... Okay, that was great. That was a great solve by TUGI. Not that far away from 700 is TUGI. 699 and 700 it is for TUGI. 25k to go to get a new comp PB by the Austrian player. To be honest, TUGI's comp PB is pretty old. Oh, L, okay. Oh, that was a crucial piece for TUGI. Now, oh, and the two misdrops of those S pieces. This might be painful for TUGI. 725, and there it is. Clutch comp PB by TUGI, but can he get even more points? Let's see what is possible. 729. 729. Oh no, but yeah, this is a comp PB by TUGI 729 300. 729 300 for TUGI, and an improvement of comp PB, let me say. 724 880 was the score before. 724 880 was the score before. Now 729 300. So improvement of a comp PB, 4,420 points improvement. $729 300. So let me put the score into the books for TUGI. 729 300, and yeah. So double 600k. So we'll add $12 to the prize pool after this match, but I will do it in one go. So yeah, if you players wanna go for more 600ks, feel free to do so. Yeah, but TUGI leads 3-0. Both players are ready. So game number 4 starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Yeah, so yeah, Shuichi decided to put some pressure on TUGI's shoulders. Got a 600k, and Sugi said, no, if you wanna win against me, you have to go for more. 600k is not enough. Yeah, but TUGI mentioned that this Baylet transition was was a thing. Yeah, and I think we all kind of need to rewatch it later. And they later kind of have to check it when was the comp PV by TUGI. It's 7 at 24. I'm almost sure that it wasn't it set in this crazy match against Mark in 2023 Lolpo Cup? I know that TUGI got those, like, was down like 2-4 at some point, and then like won 2 games in a row to force the decider with 700 Ks or something. So I'm not sure. I need to check it later. I will do it after the match. But it might be that TUGI took about 2 years to improve a comp PB. Okay, Shuichi is kind of high, but opens it and gets a long bar. So TUGI with 167, Shuichi with 87. Oh, Shuichi. Okay, gets the piece over. Oh, and Shuichi, no! Oh, not like that. Not like that. This will be a GG for Shuichi. Shuichi tops out at 43 lines with 93,872. 93,872 by Shuichi. So TUGI, you're good. You're leading 4-0. 225, 720 is the score for TUGI, which goes into the books, and TUGI leads 4-0, guys. TUGI is 1 game away from winning this event and securing the title of June tournament and winning 3 tournaments in a row. Shuichi, tough task. Shuichi, I tell you something. You played a lot better in the previous matches. I have a weird impression that it's kind of like TUGI's how do you say it, reputation that makes you play worse. But yeah, let's see. Maybe I'm wrong. Game number 5 starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. And TUGI is also playing well in this wrong version event, as mentioned. And there is a chance for 3. I hope I'm up to date with this event in of course Classic Tetris Monthly, that we might have 3 European players against Mr. Artiaga in the top 4. But for this to happen, and the infamous Fortnite player would need to win his quarterfinal match against Skoto. TUGI and Gyogi are already there, so it would be cool seeing 3 European players fighting for this title in this month's event. But if I'm wrong, if I'm spreading misinformation, I would like to apologize. I briefly checked what's going on there, but if I'm wrong, I would like to apologize. 97 for TUGI, 96 for SHUICHI, so we are having a close start of this game. And actually, a real lead for SHUICHI, about 1 Tetris. And there is a Tetris for SHUICHI, 165, 146 for TUGI. And yeah, SHUICHI pretty nice pace in this game. Yeah, so SHUICHI is doing great in this game, 261 after 56 lines, TUGI to 41. So SHUICHI is maintaining this 1 Tetris lead, and both players with pretty good pace. And another Tetris for SHUICHI. TUGI is Tetris ready, gets a long bar for a Tetris, 269 TUGI, 293 SHUICHI. Yeah, so both players staying very efficiently, playing very efficiently, and both players getting as many Tetris as possible. The gap still about 1 Tetris in favor of the German competitor. So 384 for SHUICHI, 360 for TUGI. Another nice Tetris for SHUICHI. SHUICHI is trying to stay both creative and efficient in the same. So both stay. Sorry, you know what I mean. Yeah. So and it's doing kind of good, kind of great. At the same line count, SHUICHI. Oh, now we are almost equal. So TUGI was able to reduce the deficit. We are approaching transition about 30 lines. Oh no, SHUICHI would like to get a long bar, gets it, gets a nice L piece to save the board, and SHUICHI, yeah, with 504 at 111 lines, TUGI with 499 at 110, so a 5k lead. This is almost nothing, and yeah, we are approaching transition soon, in less than 20 lines, so players, please be aware of it and prepare for some level 19 action. Oh, and TUGI spin for SHUICHI, then this was a crucial mistake, and SHUICHI's board is now very high. SHUICHI needs to find a way how to survive the board, but it's so high, and I'm afraid SHUICHI can't do anything more. SHUICHI tops out at 122 lines with 535, 533, 150, and TUGI takes the game and a match 5-0. TUGI wins the final in a sweep. But let's see, 600k it is also for TUGI. So there will be another $6 into the prize pool. TUGI tops out at 140 lines with 604,980, 604,980, and the hazelnut milk is raiding us with a party of seven. With a party of seven, but Hazel, we have bad news. This was actually the last moments of this event because TUGI is the PDM June 2025 Tier 1 champion. Congratulations, TUGI, for winning the third PDM in a row, and for equalizing a streak of an infamous Fortnite player and a lot of Mac there. So yeah, congratulations, TUGI, and yeah, now good luck in the wrong version tournament you will be playing. So here is your winner, TUGI. And here are your match stats. TUGI, 729, 300. It's the highest score for the Austrian player. And a new comp PB, beaten by a little bit more than 4,000 points. SHUICHI with the highest score of 606. SHUICHI couldn't get a single game, unfortunately. TUGI, this is the first sweep for TUGI in this tournament. I assume yes. Let me show you the bracket soon. This will be also an interesting thing to see. 5-0 against SHUICHI. So it was kind of the easiest match for TUGI. He won 5-1 against Zhuravlev in round 1. And I would like to say that Zhuravlev probably was one of the most consistent players TUGI played against. And 5-2 against James, 5-1 against AV Geek, and 5-0 against SHUICHI. So James, yeah, as you see, only the bare results, was probably the toughest opponent for TUGI in this event. Yeah, so pretty dominating, pretty dominating performance by TUGI. Sorry, I got distracted by something. And this match, 5-0 win, will give TUGI additional 13 points for the ELO standings. And here we have the standings, which it should update in a second. And here we have the standings. So SHUICHI drops below 1800 after this match, 1797. So SHUICHI, I hope we don't have to wait another 4 months for you to go back over 1800. Merke with an ELO rating of 1998. TUGI 1975. It might actually take 4 months. Yeah, theoretically it can. So we will see. We will see what happens. But yeah, Merke only 23 ELO rating points ahead of TUGI. TUGI has a great year of 2025, and TUGI is not far away from the infamous Fortnite player. And I actually will do a proposal for TUGI, Merke, and AV Geek for the players who are not eligible to participate in a PAL-DAS Classic, because you know of the situation, because they are already qualified, and in the major the only eligible players are the ones who are not qualified. I would like to offer them a side event, a 3-player tournament for July and August with the same rules as PAL-DAS Classic, so best of 19 matches, each match in 2 sessions, as we have only 3 players, so kind of a round robin, everyone plays against everyone. So playing like 4 sessions for each player in 2 months should be something doable, I hope. I hope the players are interested, and this might be a chance for TUGI to overtake Merke. But let's hope that the players accept the proposal and we can do it. But for the other players who have not qualified, there is still a chance to get your direct qualifying spots via the 2025 PAL DAS Classic. Open finishing for money, event crime. Okay, Doggy. Okay, that's cool. Yes, we will think about something. I might like offer you money for your performance. I will discuss it with you. I will open a special channel after this match. Okay, so top 3 players of the 2025 Paldas Classic will qualify for the top 16 of 2026 Paldas Cup. This will be a single elimination bracket tournament. All players play in one bracket. Best of 19 all the way. And this is something what scares the most of you. And there is no reason to scare you, because as you are used to best of 9 matches in all our regular events, the best of 19s will be split into 2 sessions. Session number 1, 9 games. Session number 2, the remainder of the match. So basically, like you play against the same opponent, like two separate matches, because each session has to be played on a different day. Yeah, as you can see, 1 month is enough to play a regular PDM tournament. So double long matches, like for 2 months, should be more than doable. So yeah, you will have a chance to learn your opponent more a little bit, because of the longer format, and $100 guaranteed prize pool for this event. So yeah, we will have a chance. You'll have a chance to get also some money. The semi-final winners got 40% of the prize pool each, and 20% goes to the 3rd place finisher. Yeah, and the registration closes on Monday, so tomorrow on June the 30th at 21 UTC. So you still have more than 24 hours to register. If you haven't joined our Discord server yet, the link is in the chat. You can get register and try to qualify. There is still some time to do so. Yeah, so once again, our bracket of this month's event, TUGI the winner, 5-0. And yeah, TUGI is a player who dominates the PDM standings. I will show the standings in a second after I update everything. 757.5 for TUGI, and SHUICHI stays with 303. So Paldas cycle, not this, but this. And it's not updated, I don't know why. Let me refresh it. Oh, no. TUGI with 2,351.5 points. Yeah, a lot ahead. But TUGI's points are irrelevant in this matter. He's like stealing the points from the other players. As AV Geek and Merke, but as you can see, Merke played only one. Only one PDM. Merke is already qualified via Swiss. Yeah, so yeah, we'll see how it all goes. But yeah, it looks like it's impossible to draw out SHUICHI from the top 16 of the 2026 Paldas Cup. Either if he gets the spot via league, if not, then it's very high classified in the PDM standings, and if not, then also very high classified in the ELO ratings. So yeah, SHUICHI virtually also qualified, but would be cool to see SHUICHI qualifying via a major event, via the league, which will happen in October and November. Yeah, so guys, no PDM tournaments until September, because July and August are the months for Paldas Classic. So we'll be back with this type of event later this year in sorry for that. Yeah, and yeah, now time for the classic for a longer format. And yeah, we wanna see what's going on. And oh, we see Kokstani J, yeah, Tetris streaming. So I think we go and stream and rate Kokstani J, and yeah, $18 will be added to the prize pool after the stream is done. So the final prize pool for this event will be $30, and I will contact the players, of course, about the payments. And yeah, the players feel free to register for this event, and yeah, we'll be back for Paldas. So why can't I rate properly? What's going on? Hello, Gunther. You can rewatch it just in a second. There was a comp PB for one of the players, so it's worth watching. Anyway, yeah, we are done for PDM June. We'll be back with Paldas Classic. Yeah, thank you for watching, guys. Have a nice rest of your Sunday, and see you in July. Bye bye.